What's up, y'all? We are back. Welcome back to our final episode of season 2 of Real Our Way. I am Brian, this is Shayna, and we are the Johnsons of Real Our Way.
Yes, and as my husband said, this is the final episode of season 2. We are happy to see that we have been consistent with producing content and just sharing our real life experiences on marriage in this day and age. And this is a Christian marriage movement that we are happy to take everyone along on this journey. So just a little background history of Real Our Way. We started in fall of 2019, and it was two couples, the Johnsons and the Verdejos, who, whenever we hung out, shared experience of life and talked about marriages and relationships and ups and downs and challenges, where we decided we want to share this with other people who may experience the same challenges in triumph. So here we are in spring of 2021, wrapping up season 2, and we hope that some of you have gleaned and learned as well as grow along the journey as we've been growing too. Now in season 2, we try to go along the lines of what a relationship looked like from the beginning to the end. So we had our episodes of bringing baggage into the relationship and deal breakers, and then we moved on to the ideal of marriage along with intimacy and finances. So if you haven't caught those episodes, please run it back, check it out, and share your feedback with us as well. So as we wrap up this season 2, we want to highlight Black love as we grow forward in love. So check us out, y'all.
So we are the Verdejos. I'm Mia, and this is my husband, Zeus. So what is Black love? To me, Black love is growth and change. It is showing how we as a Black community are overcoming suppression and separation of homes and families. It's showing how we are overcoming those that generational trauma, and just showing how it is a pure example of healing and that repair that is taking place. So that's what Black love is to me. What is Black love to you, baby?
For me, I think Black love is the true definition of all the sweat and tears, the sacrifice, the weight that has been put on our shoulders. But at the same time, we have evolved from all of those people that came before us. So that's what I feel Black love is to me. Many, many sacrifices that people have made to put us in a position right now that we can be successful. We can be heard, we can be respected, and we can be in positions of power and leadership. So I just feel like that's what Black love is to me. And why do we emphasize it? Because we must do it. It has been trying to be taken away from us so many years and so many times, but yet it can't, because it's so strong and it's so powerful that it must continue to happen in history and in society.
So when I think about Black love, I think about couples like the Obamas. I think about my parents, my husband's parents, our grandparents, people in the community who have stood the test of time and weathered through the storm of life and challenges that we have faced as a culture. When I think about Black love, I think about our history and what it stood for and how our families were separated and torn apart intentionally, not by ourselves but by others, and how it has transcended over time and generations to broken homes and broken communities. And so when it comes to Black love, it's not about the color black, and love. That's so different from the world of love. But I think about just how we as people, Black people, had to fight for our families and had to fight to stay together and had to fight to love one another truly and deeply through the hurt, through the pain, through the wounds, and still are doing it strong. So we put emphasis on it because we've seen so much growing up, and our parents and their parents have witnessed breaking up or breaking apart of families and homes. So we want to highlight Black love, and we want to continue Black love because it matters to us. It matters to our families and our communities, and it makes a world of a difference.
Personally, why does Black love matter to me? I truly feel is because it is necessary. I was raised in a home where Black love was unique in my my parents' unique way. It was taught to me in a way that it was always a major stereotype in a negative way towards us as my parents and their children as Black people. Yet I was always taught to know it doesn't matter if we're poor, it doesn't matter if we're Black. You're going to be educated, you're going to have manners, and you will never let somebody talk down to you. You'll be able to sit at both tables. So for me, that's why I feel Black love matters. It is something that will never be able to be taken away from us, especially if we continue to make it a priority in our marriage to be, to teach it and to continue to pass it down to our princess, to our daughter, and to the other generation that's around us. So that's why I feel it's so important. I feel like as if it's by any means necessary, Black love needs to continue to happen and to be shown by your actions, not only by your words. I can tell my wife I love her as many times that I can say it, but if I don't show it, my words won't even matter. So that's why I feel Black love matters so much, because it's not how you say it, it's actually what you do, especially when nobody's watching, right? Your integrity as a man will hold you accountable and will hold you in a position that those around you would have no other choice to respect you and to respect the Black love that you carry and that you cherish with your spouse. Baby, what about you?
Personally, for me, I want to show my daughter and future generations that Black love is honest, that it is emotional, that it is true, and that it does exist. I think in society there may be this image portrayed that Black love is false, and it's not. It truly does exist, and it's here to stay. As baby, as you mentioned, I want to be able to provide that example for her and others that we can be in love, that Black couples can be strong and be a force together, as far as overcoming anything that may come in our way, any obstacles, that we can truly be successful in our marriages and in our relationships, that Black love is here to stay. And just to show that we as a Black community, we do belong in this love culture. We belong here. So
Black love matters to me because of what I witnessed growing up. Fortunately, my wife's parents are still together, my parents are still together, and my grandparents, who are no longer with us today, but they were married. It's important for me to show our two sons the realness of marriage and what's possible when we stay connected together through God. This is why Black love is important to me. Our two boys need to see that it's okay to go through things in life. It's okay to have trials and tribulations to fight. It doesn't mean that you separate. It means that you grow stronger together. You have to stay connected to one another. They need to see that it's not just about the highs of the world. It's also about the lows. You have to stay together and connected together. This is why black love is important to me.
Yeah, and I agree. I think it's very important not just to show it, because visually it's great to see being together, whether it's showing affection to one another, laughing with each other, arguing with one another. It's a combination of things that show the realness of marriage, but also communicating what it looks like to be in a relationship, to talk with one another, to compromise, to come to the table. And so as we grow our children up, we do understand that this life is not perfect. Our life in this home is not perfect, but we want to help them understand that you can do this. You can have a helpmate. You can have someone who cares about you and love you and pushes you and challenges you, and ultimately grow with you in love. So that's why it matters to me as well.
So, babe, now that we've wrapped up season 2, I'm curious. What's your future vision of Real Our Way with this platform that we've been given?
That's a good question. So I would say my future vision for Real Our Way is to continue to partner with other couples. So we didn't talk about this at the beginning of this episode, but with season 2, we made it a point to be intentional with inviting special guests on a few of our episodes. And I think it brought a lot more value. Not that we didn't bring value to the table, but to this whole platform and what we are trying to accomplish with this vision of reaching people with experiences. So with us and our experience, and the Verdejos with their experience, that's just 2 marriages, 2 relationships who can share a wealth of knowledge. But when you have various relationships, so different years of being married, or different situations that people have weathered the storm with, or they have grown through, it makes a world of a difference to share that, so people can relate and see, oh, they got through that, or they are thinking on this level. That just gave me insight. I think that really helped us personally, as well as those who are listening and viewing the podcast. So I would like to see more partnerships with other couples who can share their experience and be open and real about it. I also would like to see us just reaching more people and engaging more of the audience. So whether someone can't be on the show, but they have a question, they have a topic of discussion, or they just want to add to, I want to see more engagement with our audience and to hear from them. So I think that's something that we can work on for our future and our vision with this platform, and just continue to spread love, continue to show up and to be here, because somewhere someone is listening, and for them to know that you're not alone. You're not the only person who experienced this, or you're going to get through it regardless of what it looked like yesterday, last hour, or last year, that you can make it through. You can weather the storm, or you can keep on going even if you weren't always on this level or this type of relationship with your spouse or your mate. So that is my vision with this platform. How about yourself?
I would just say that, I would like to see more seasoned couples, to really just kind of share their experience and how they weather their storms throughout life with God on their side. I would like to see us kind of broaden, with our relationships with more couples. My vision for this marriage particularly was to always maintain relationships with married couples, because I believe that we are stronger together. Yeah. So we need to stay united together. I look forward to, just hearing more from the audience. I would like to expand to where we can be more captivating, to where we're engaging one-on-one with different audiences, just to really just see their perspective and how they feel. I love being married, so I love sharing about my experiences with being married. So
I love being married too.
Okay.
Give me some sugar. Yeah, so we just want to share our insight of the future, the vision. We haven't really got too specific with it, but just putting it out there, and of course working towards that. It takes work. We can say it, but we're gonna of course put the work behind it. So
my future vision for Real Our Way is to be relevant, to continue to stay connected with our supporters, and to just show our trueness, of what it's like to be married, just to be real, just to be transparent, continue to be real with it all, and show that, you're not alone, as you are going through different things in life, in your relationships, as you become, engaged or married, that you are going to have different things that you're going to experience. There will be trials and there will be triumphs, but that you're not alone. And so we want to continue to share our stories, to share our real life experiences in order to help you and help others during this walk. To just let you know that, it gets real out here. And, we just want to be real with you, to let you know that you can make it, that you can overcome whatever it may be. So that's my future vision for Real Our Way, is just to continue to be relevant and just help you guys with whatever you may be going through. And that's why we're here.
Yeah, we have to agree, baby. My vision for Real Our Way is just to continue to be proactive with our love and with our walk with Christ. At the end of the day, He's everything to us and for us, and we just want to continue to show that we are role models during this journey that we are taking upon, and we just want to continue to show love. Continue to reach many other people that would like to just see what we have to offer and just hear from us and try to relate with our experiences in the past and right now in the present. So we just want to continue to be connected with you all and just continue to hear and just live in the moment, because we have to enjoy it.
Right. So as we are wrapping up season 2, we want to hear from you all, from, the love that you guys have shown over the seasons. We can't express how much we appreciate it. Like, you guys have just been so good, so awesome to us, just giving us all of that love. And so we want to hear from you as far as what more can we give? What other topics or what other discussion points do you think would be helpful for us to touch on? So hit us up, definitely leave a comment, send us an email at realourway@gmail.com. Go on our Instagram page, leave us a message there. Definitely just connect with us. Definitely share what you feel we can do as far as helping and just giving more information on different topics. So we will be around, so don't, forget about us. We won't forget about you. And we appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. Black love to me shows growth and change.
Okay, we need to stop.
Okay. We can keep going. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is the question?
Well, you don't know the question? What is black love and why do we emphasize it? Okay.
So, what is black love? When I think of black love, I think of history. I think of the culture. I think of the separation of black people.
Oh my gosh.
So, baby, what do you think?
Personally, I want to be able to show my daughter and future. Yeah.
Like, you were kind of looking like a deer in headlights, but just like a conversation. Like, we're talking.
I thought you was talking to them.
I'm just gonna look at all over the place.
Oh God, I'm struggling.
Come on.
Wait a minute. I didn't even know I was supposed to give an answer on that. You asked me that question. I'm like, oh shoot, I
it
didn't
was
speak.
good.
remember what I said.